welcome back from the break. I hope you had a good rest. And like we said, when we're coming back here, we are going to have the teams, the diamond team and the platinum team competing on STI information, knowledge about sexually transmitted infections. So let's start. We'll have 6 questions for each group. And those people who do well will get points. And the winning team will have a gift. The second team will have a consolation gift. But the winning team will definitely have a good gift. So please collaborate and agree on the best answer so we can go ahead.
Yes, Doctor. I want to give them 3 seconds for the team to think about the answer they want to give. Just 3 seconds. Past 3, then you failed. Okay.
Okay, the first question goes to Team Platinum. And I want you to say true or false. The statement says, one can get STDs through sharing toilet facilities with a person or persons who have an STD.
True.
Thank you very much, Platinum team. Actually, the answer is false. You cannot get STDs through sharing toilet facilities with a person who has an STD. You get an STD through sexual intercourse with a person who is infected with an STD. Thank you very much. The second question goes to Team Diamond. Gonorrhea, the sexually transmitted disease, only affects boys and men. True or false?
False.
Thank you very much. Diamond team, you get a point. Gonorrhea only can affect both boys and girls, and it doesn't only affect boys and men. We are back to Platinum now with a second question to Platinum. The question goes Team Platinum. A child can get STDs from an STD-infected mother. True or false?
True.
True. Thank you very much. Team Platinum gets a point for that. It's true. A child can get STDs from an STD-infected mother when they are still in their womb, or even as they are born, especially for gonorrhea and genital herpes, and even syphilis. So the next question goes to Team Diamond. Alcohol and drugs are factors that can lead to unprotected sex for girls. True or false?
True.
I would like to say that this is a false statement, because I said alcohol and drugs are factors that can lead to unprotected sex for only girls. It does the same for boys and girls. I mentioned the girls, so please keep your ears open. Keep your ears open. So we go to the next question goes to Team Platinum. Protected sex is highly effective in preventing sexually transmitted infections that are caused by bacteria only. It's a false statement. Yes, Team Platinum gets the point. Protected sex is highly effective in preventing STIs for all STIs, not only for those that are only caused by bacteria. So the next question goes to Team Diamond. Hugging and kissing are considered high-risk sexual behaviors that can lead to STDs.
False.
False. You're very right, Team Diamond. It's true. Hugging and kissing are not considered high-risk sexual behaviors that can lead to STDs, so the answer they're giving of Team Diamond is correct. Let's go now to Team Platinum. The question reads, the risk of mother-to-child transmission of HIV can be reduced. True or false?
True.
True.
Okay. True. It's true that the risk of mother-to-child transmission of HIV can be reduced through use of antiretroviral drugs and other methods that are available now. Thank you very much, Team Platinum. Our next question goes to Team Diamond. Candidiasis is caused by a virus. True or false? Thank you very much, Team Diamond. It's true, candidiasis is caused by a fungus and not caused by a virus. Thank you very much. You get the points, Team Diamond. And the last question, how many questions so far on each side? The last question.
4.
Okay.
Yeah.
The next question goes to Team Platinum. Candida, and therefore candidiasis, is only caused by sexual transmission. True or false?
False.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Team Platinum, you're doing very well. It's true. Candidiasis is actually a disease which is considered a sexually transmitted disease, but can also be caused by other things. Like, for example, if you take a lot of antibiotics, you can get actual candidiasis infection. And even people who are on anti-cancer drugs can have candidiasis because those drugs reduce the immunity and somebody will get candidiasis. So thank you very much, Team Platinum. The next question goes to Team Diamond. Virgins can have HIV, but not STDs. You say your answer is saying false? Can you please make a decision quickly, Team?
Doctor, I think now their time is done.
Yeah.
No, we have to.
I gave them 3 seconds to think about.
Yeah.
So we,
Time out.
Yeah.
is it so? I think we can allow them to what do we do for justice? So what is before we do the time? What was your final answer?
True.
Virgins can have HIV but not STDs, and this is actually false. So we forgive you for the time lag, but also the answer is false. Why? Because you remember when we were having our discussion, we said that there are some diseases that are transmitted through mother to child transmission. Some STIs like syphilis. But when you finally, so virgins can have HIV, can also have STDs if they got them from their mother. But that is in childhood. That is in childhood. Once a person becomes sexually, of the age of sexual relationships and can have sexual intercourse, then the sexually transmitted diseases can be transmitted from them, from their sexually infected partner. You understand? Yeah. Okay, this is the last question, I think, goes to Team Platinum. This is a question that says, having an STD when you're young can lead to infertility in girls only. Yes? You agree? I think you're supposed to work as a team. Please work as a team. The competition is hot, as you can see people out there. I think we can have these same quizzes at home with you. So having an STD when you are young can lead to infertility in girls only. What's your agree? So thank you very much. Team Platinum is saying it's false because this applies both to boys and girls. Anybody who has an STI, especially STDs like gonorrhea and chlamydia, when you're young can cause infertility when you're older. Thank you very much. I think this brings us to the end of the how many?
Yeah.
How many questions?
They have answered
5.
6 of them, and for Team Diamond, they have so far answered 5.
Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So this last question comes to Team Diamond. Team Diamond, I think you're doing very well. This question says, avoiding sexual intercourse is the surest way to avoid HIV and other STIs. Avoiding sexual intercourse is the surest way to avoid HIV and other STIs. True or false? Some team members seem discouraged. Do not be discouraged. You're doing very well. Can we have one final answer? Because your time is lagging. It's true. Thank you very much, Tracy, and Team Diamond. Not only. So this brings us to the end, and this is true. Actually, avoiding sexual intercourse, especially for young people, is the surest way of avoiding HIV and other STIs. And for those who cannot avoid sexual intercourse, then they should be able to use condoms to reduce the spread of STIs to them. Let's get back and add up and find out who has won this competition. And then oh wow. So we are seeing that Team Platinum is the best so far. Can we give a big clap to Team Platinum? And Team Diamond Team Platinum has 10 points, and Team Diamond has 8 points, which is a very close runner-up. Let's give a big hand clap to Team Diamond. Thank you. This is thrilling. We should do this again. It's so exciting. So thank you very much, our teams, and we have come up with our winners, which is Team Platinum, and we have a gift. We have a gift. Yeah, we have a gift, and I think our Michael facilitator, Dennis Bagambaje, is going to be the one doing the honors of giving the gift. before we finish up. Wow.
Right, let me take this opportunity to hand over this huge gift to the team partner.
Yay! And then we have a consolation gift.
Yes.
We have a consolation gift for
Yes.
Team Diamond, who have been a very hardworking and strong team.
Yeah. The team Diamond also gave it your best. And I also want to take this opportunity to hand over this exciting gift to all of you.
Yay!
Thank you.
Yeah. So as we let's come back. I think we will think. I think everybody has done very well. These were hard questions that not even sometimes I was finding myself having difficulty in saying this is right, and yet I work in the STI field for such a long time. So thank you very much, and I hope people out there who have had our questions will be able to use these quizzes even at home among yourselves, so that you keep yourselves busy and read up more about STIs and how to prevent them among young people. We come back, Dennis, to you. And knowing what we have learned about sexually transmitted infections and our quiz and all that, I would like you to give us a brief discussion about how our young people can use responsible decision making in preventing sexually transmitted infections.
Yeah, thank you, Doctor. Maybe before we could go to that, can we have some small room for these brilliant participants of today to ask if they feel they need some clarification from the quiz we have just ended? Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Okay. Like there is a part where they said kissing and hugging. Now, like what if I kiss someone who has either a wound on their lips or their blood and they are positive? Won't I get infected?
Okay, thank you very much, Isa, for that important question. It's true. The question we asked was kissing and hugging a high risk for transmitting HIV and STD. It's not a high risk. It has a very low risk. It's true if someone has a wound and you're deep kissing and very deep invasive kissing, then there is that risk, but it's low. It's not high risk. So the question was, that's why I was asking people to be very careful. It was high risk. High risk. So kissing is not high risk. Hugging is definitely not high risk, but hugging is high risk for COVID-19. So we are now in a changing era. So for COVID-19, it's a high risk, but for HIV and STI, hugging is not a high risk.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much, Doctor.
Yeah.
My question is, during the session, there was a question about like having protected, doing away with the, like avoiding sexually transmitted infections. Is the surest way to avoid STIs and HIV. Now, how comes to a scenario whereby a young person has been exposed, or maybe a young person where they stay, it's a very the environment is not so friendly, and then they're affected at some point. So are they ignored because they were raped? Are they ignored because maybe they were sexually active and then they indulge into sex or anything? So how can those young people be supported?
Okay, thank you very much for that very critical question, Claire. I think this brings in the issue of coerced sex. When we're talking about avoiding sexual intercourse, we're talking about choices, making your personal choices. But in some cases, we found that very many people have been raped, have been abused, and have ended up with HIV or sexual STIs. The key thing in that is to get prevention. There is PEP, post-exposure prophylaxis for people who have been raped. There is also treatment. There is also treatment for STIs in case you've been raped. So young people should be able to access those places of care, even in times when they are forced to have coerced sex. So these are things that we can do to prevent and treat where STIs are.
Doctor, to add on that, some of us, we don't know where we can access those services.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
how can we be supported? Where to go?
Wow, wonderful. These are great questions. I think Dennis can help us answer those questions.
Yeah, sorry.
Where can young people go to access care for STIs and HIV and prevention?
Yeah, thank you very much. It is important that we seek care and treatment every time. And there are several places around us. And the most important is that we seek that care from are a health professional. And those health professionals are found in health facilities. Yeah, we have very many government health facilities. We have Reproductive Health Uganda. We have counselors around our communities. But maybe what we intend in most cases to avoid is these other clinics, yeah? Yeah, usually the clinics that are there to make money, that are so in for business, in quite some time, they tend to wanting to earn money than solving the problem. Instead of helping someone who has a problem, they want to get money from there. But we have the health facilities, the public health facilities. We have Reproductive Health Uganda, where we find very, very good professionals who can be able to give information and also treat, just in case we have one of the STIs we mentioned.
Okay, thank you very, very much, Dennis. And as I know this is getting very exciting, but we are going to continue this discussion afterwards because our time is up. And maybe do you want to mention a clinic or two that you know? Okay, so there are other parts of our discussions we'll continue after because we are winding up. But finally, finishing off, we want to tell young people out there that there are clinics, Katego Clinic, on just off of Chira Road. The Reproductive Health Uganda has a clinic there. The Mulago STD clinic is also open and free. And there's also a clinic in Chirudu for those who are living in Kampala. Chirudu Clinic, which is part of the Ministry of Health system, and Kasangati Health Center, and very many health centers all over Kampala and in the villages who can access care for STIs and HIV. Thank you very much.